Yeah, the Genesis Invitational, which is normally held at Riviera, comes back to Torrey Pines this week. It won't have Tiger Woods. He's just withdrawn. His mother passed away 11 days ago. Tiger has not been able to practice very consistently. And in the early morning hours today, he elected to pull out. This was supposed to be his comeback appearance and tournament this week at Torrey Pines. He's not going to play. Phil Mickelson is off the LIV tour. He's got a shoulder injury and it's not healed correctly. He missed the opening tournament in Riyadh. He's evidently not ready to start on LIV. The president thinks he can solve everybody's problems. The president says he wants to enter the negotiations to talk about the merger between the PGA Tour and LIV in Saudi Arabia. And Phoenix Open Golf, this has become quite a conversation point. You know, there's a certain level of golfer's etiquette. Mm-hmm. You know, you go to Torrey Pines, there's something special. Golfer's etiquette at the Masters, Augusta. Phoenix, screw the golfer's etiquette. Where's my beer? Yeah. The stuff that goes on in Scottsdale at the Phoenix Open is absolutely crazy. And it was like an armed military camp for the 4 days over in Scottsdale this past week because they wanted to stop all this junk with guys running across the greens and guys running across the fairways as players were shooting the ball because guys were running to buy their next beer. I've seen video of these fans staggering, falling face first on the 18th hole. Just absolutely amazing. I don't know what the PGA Tour is going to be, but Phoenix is violating everything about golf etiquette we've ever seen dating back to the 1930s. Guys hooting and hollering when guys are trying to line up putts, and just amazing.
It's great. It's neat to have one tournament where all those sort of etiquette rules no longer apply. And there was one of the golfers hit a hole-in-one in that stadium hole. Is it the 16th, I think? And then the fans are throwing beer and beer bottles and everyone going crazy. And I'm like, and the golfers like it. You know, they love it just for a break from all the other pomp and circumstance.
Yeah, you're a fan of Animal House, aren't you?
Yeah. All right. So the other comment here, Donald Trump going to solve the problems of the world. Here he comes. He's probably going to put tariffs on LIV since it's foreign golf.
Oh, just amazing. I'll ask you a kind of philosophical question. For all the amazing things that Tiger Woods has done, I close my eyes and I remember Tiger at the tail end here at Torrey Pines, just dragging his leg up and down the fairways just because of all the issues. And he's had 6 back surgeries to go, I think, with the 5 ankle and foot surgeries. I'm not sure I just want to see him on the course just to be on the course if he can't compete and he can't practice. And if he can't practice, I don't think you can play and win. And he hasn't done any of that at all. And I don't want to see this turn into a pity party. So why he continues to think he can come back on the course when he's hardly practicing at all, it stuns me. I mean, his career is legendary. There will never, ever be anybody that dominant. But why do it this way? Why finish this way?
But isn't he sort of like the host of the Genesis? Yes. And I think that's Hyundai's high-end car line. So I think he has sort of an obligation to be one of the golfers rather than just being a VIP.
Well, he's a VIP spokesman. He doesn't have an obligation to be a golfer and miss the cut and play poorly. And you see him dragging his leg up the fairway. That's terrible.
Didn't his mom just pass away?
Exactly. That's why he pulled out this morning.
Yeah. So
she passed away about 11 days ago.
And I remember seeing his parents when he was winning those tournaments during his big run, and it was so supportive and so good. But you know, it's a circle of life, Lee.
Exactly. And I just guess he cannot adopt the transition that this career as a superstar probably should be history. Go on to the rest of your life. I think he'd be unbelievable on network TV as an analyst.
Oh, he'd be great.
But why does he want to play and miss the cut or quit tournaments in the second round because he doesn't feel right? I don't want to see it end this way.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many athletes we can make that comment about how they just sort of ended and it's sort of just a fizzle.
Okay. You got comments? We're going to open this up. Fans Forum chat box is now open.